I'll see if I can take a shot of everybody coming in with a bundle or two. Another bundle on the other side. Much longer, so I had room for my lumber, room for my tarps. Top deck is legal, everything's good. They'll have cardboard corner protectors, I'll show you here in a bit, and they give you a pole to use to lift them up there. So you throw your straps, set them loose, and then lift your corner protectors under them. It takes a little bit. You just want to leave just enough for 3, maybe 4 inches of flap, and then you should be able to lift them up, because you have to have enough flex or spare room under your strap to be able to lift that thing and not have everything fall all over the place. So it's kind of, you know, when we did them by hand climbing up there. I'm not climbing up there, they don't allow it. You know, there's no harness set up with an overhead. There are other Firestone plants and stuff that's similar, where they do have tarping, and you have to wear a harness, and I agree 100%. I fell from the top of one of these loads, not this kind of load, but hay load. It was really slick, alfalfa, and I broke my neck. I chipped a bone out of my spine a long time ago, but so I really can't afford to fall again. I'd rather not. I don't like climbing up on top of none of this stuff. So we'll get this squared away. I'm going to shut this off, take care of business, but I'll just kind of show you, you know, they're back in the building and everything's good to go. Alright guys, okay, here we got to put our corner protectors on. Now, as you can see, one up here and here. There'll be some on the other side too. You leave them flopping. I just need kind of a loop all the way down, so I got plenty of room to work with. Now let's see if I can do this one-handed. I don't know, because I don't have my helmet cam on. I'm just trying to give you guys a little bit idea what's going on. They give you a pole. Sorry about that. Okay, we're in position. Sorry about all the movement and everything. I'm just trying to shoot one here, and this is kind of precarious. Now I would go up just like that on that one, see? Nice and high. Now let's go over here. Slip it under. Sorry about that. And just pop it and pull the thing out here. And tap it. Okay, and it's in place. And that's it. But you gotta leave enough room for that push. So that way nothing flops out of the way. Now, I'm going to point this out real quick, and then I'm going to shut this thing off. And I'll do an outdoor portion a little better. These are 4x4. There's a seam here. So each bundle, there's 2 bundles in each big bundle. So each one should have something under it. So for some reason that strap seemed a little shorter than my other ones. I may have to change it. It only had about an inch, you know, that I could grab. So we'll see if we can even get a corner protector under it, but it doesn't look right. So I may have to go with a different strap and see if it's longer. That way I got a strap on each bundle. It's hanging over a little bit in the rear, but that's legal. It's fine. It's under 4 feet. We had them tape the drooping plastic so it's not covering any lighting. Strap here on that seam, you can see the seam. Okay? Because I'm fighting the side rail and the 51 foot, I still got to figure things out a little bit. And you guys have seen the other videos with this Fontaine step and their design flaws. then you understand the frustration. I mean, there's a lot of great features about it, but I'm going to bitch about that side rail until they fix it. So I'm going to turn this thing off and come back, and you can see I've had plenty of room. The material's not touching the dunnage, and it's fine up against the tarps. And then what they do is they'll load it all, and they come up with a pusher bag on the fork truck as a cushion, and they'll push all the load in, settle it. That's it. I'll do the next part outside. Now we're all done and outside. Now I can show you guys a little bit better what's going on. Got my bills checked in and everything. So you can kind of see how I did. You know, this is where the strap twist definitely is going to save the material. Now, see, they're not too tight. So basically, I choke up on the bar way close to the winch, and I have one hand on here, so I'm feeling the tension while I am tightening down, because I want to have snug but not too tight, because this is foam board. It's paper covered, it's heavy paper, but you don't want to break the paper. And we ended up having enough. So I got a strap on each bundle, just like I wanted to. It's hanging over a little bit, like we're saying, and they did tape it, but it still doesn't, kind of hanging a little bit, but it should be all right as long as it doesn't cover our light. Now the buckle side's always going to be the loose side, so that's just the way it is. And everything's squared away. Tarps are, you know, there's plenty of room for tarps. I mean, I could have tightened it up a little more, but, you know, I mean, if I'd have had room up here, which I did, I suppose I could have moved all that up there and they could have put it up. I wouldn't have any hangover at all. The only time you're going to have a problem is if you're parking somewhere. You just got to watch where you're backing, because you got material hanging out. So just be careful when you're doing this. That's about it. And this is for the agent so they can see what it is. This is normal Firestone product. A lot of foam board. This happens to be the plant that produces this one with the paper cover. The other ones are just plain foam board. And I've hauled a lot of that stuff, and it's usually bundled up, and usually got a plastic wrap on it, but it's just tarp and all that mess way up high. I don't like messing with that kind of stuff, but this is fine. This was pretty easy, and they had me load the doors, obviously, and go ahead and strap in place. I had their permission to do so. I didn't even ask. They said, just do it because you're the last guy in the bay, and that worked out great because all the equipment was right there where I could grab it. So there it is. I'll see you on the road.